Assalamualaikum dear students. I'm here with the third part of your lecture from the chapter Fiber and Plant Foods. So the topic is post-harvest changes and storage. There's a terminology you can see here is senescence, which means accumulation of metabolic products, increase in respiration, and some loss of moisture in plant foods after maturation. We all know that maturation period is the one that occurs when the fruits and vegetables are ready to eat. They become ripened. मेटाबॉलिक प्रोडक्ट्स की एक्यूमुलेशन हो जाती है और जो उनका रेस्पिरेशन होती है वो बढ़ जाती है और उसमें से कुछ वाटर का लॉस होता है दैट terminology is known to be as senescence. Then what is climacteric? Climacteric is the period of maximum respiratory rate just prior to the full ripening of many fleshy fruits. It can be divided into two parts: climacteric fruit and non-climacteric fruit. Let's see. Climacteric fruits are the fruit that continues to ripen after it has been picked. जैसे banana और peaches हैं या और दूसरे fruits जो even harvesting के बाद भी picking के बाद भी जो है वो अपना जो ripening का process है वो continue रखते हैं. Non-climacteric fruit कौन से हैं? That needs to be harvested when ripe because it will not respire rapidly and ripen after picking. Examples are grapes and oranges. So, in that scenario, you can see कि जब इनकी harvesting हो जाती है तो इनकी जो respiration है वो speedily नहीं होती है और picking के बाद भी जो है they actually need to be ripened. Phosphorylase is an enzyme in potatoes that promotes sugar formation during cold storage. We all know that on the storage of potatoes in refrigerator, they may cause some sweetness that is due to the presence of that enzyme. What can be the textural changes during preparation? Corn and dried beans are vegetables that achieve parts of their change in texture during cooking. Spinach and other greens are softened visibly during steaming or other heat treatments because the cell wall becomes increasingly permeable when they are heated, which causes loss of water and consequently loss of turgor in the cells. What is turgor? It is the distension of the protoplasm and cell wall of a plant by its fluid content. So, turgor or turgor pressure may refer to as the pressure that is held in the cell wall of the plant. उसकी वजह से उसकी जो आप फ्रूट की crispiness भी देखते हैं वो turgor pressure की वजह से present होती है. And when the spinach comes in contact with the heat and steaming, there may be some changes that can be seen in the spinach and other green softened vegetables. उनकी स्टीमिंग होने की वजह से जो उसके सेल वॉल जो हैं वो उनका जो टर्गर प्रेशर है वो लूज हो जाता है जिसकी वजह से सॉफ्टनिंग अगर होती है. So loss of water from cell is but one of the changes that takes place in vegetable cookery. सारी किस्म की जितनी भी वेजिटेबल्स हैं एक्चुअली उनकी सॉफ्टनिंग अकर ही तब होती है जब उसमें से वाटर लॉस होता है. Hemicellulose also becomes softer as vegetables are heated, so this contributes to change in texture and it can be noted in very much cooked vegetables. Acid actually slows these changes. Alkali greatly accelerates softening. So these two lines, or this maybe the one line, the effect of acid and alkali on the softening of many beans and chickpeas can be seen in our daily life also, जिसमें हम चनों को sometimes baking powder से sometimes vinegar से जो है वो टेंडर करने के लिए या उसको ओवरनाइट सोक करके रख देते हैं ताकि जो है उसकी सॉफ्टनिंग जो है वो अकर हो ड्यूरिंग कुकिंग. Calcium can influence the texture of cooked vegetables. Dried beans have a hard outer covering that requires some soaking in unsalted water prior to simmering until they are tendered. So salt is not used in the soaking water because it makes the outer surface of the beans more resistant to water penetrate during cooking. Many times it is being discouraged to soak the beans with the salted water. होता क्या है कि वो जो salt है वो water की जो penetration है उसकी water को absorb करने की ability को जो है वो कम कर देता है. Pigments in fruits and vegetables. Pigments are responsible to give color to fruits and vegetables. They may be classified into three categories: chlorophyll, carotenoids, and flavonoids. Here you can see their subdivisions, subclassification: chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B for carotenoids, carotenes and xanthophylls; for flavonoids, anthocyanin and anthocyanins. Chlorophyll, which is responsible for green color in vegetables, और बेसिकली जो इसका अगर हम स्ट्रक्चर देखते हैं बड़ा कॉम्प्लेक्स स्ट्रक्चर है लेकिन मैग्नीशियम के अराउंड you can see there are four sides of pyrrole rings and they are supported by the methine bridges, and these rings once they are combined with each other are known as tetrapyrrole structures. The chlorophyll molecules occur in different forms because their functional groups are attached to different pyrroles. यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हैं functional group कौन सा होगा जहाँ पे R लिखा हुआ है. It is when this radical will be changed, two different chlorophyll can be formed. These two forms are chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Chlorophyll A more evidently found in nature, and it has a methyl group at a functional group position, and because of it the chlorophyll A is of blue-green color, whereas chlorophyll B has an aldehyde at a functional group position and it has a yellow-green color. Chlorophyllase, it is an enzyme that splits the phetyl group. And what is phetyl group? It is responsible for the hydrophobic nature of the chlorophyll. Hydrophobic nature कौन सी होती है कि जो water को repel कर रही होती है. And it changes the chlorophyll into chlorophyllite, which is responsible for the light green tint of water in which green vegetables have been cooked. So, due to this change, fresh green vegetable is responsible to give slightly green appearance in cooking medium. Chlorophyllin is an abnormally green pigment that is formed when the methine and phytol groups are removed from chlorophyll in alkaline medium. Here they are talking about the cooking of green vegetables in alkaline environment. It is highly water-soluble compound. Another pigment is keratinide, which is known to be as a colorful pigment. The colors created by carotenoids range from yellow through orange to some reds. The carotenoids are divided into two groups, carotenes and xanthophylls. So carotene and xanthophylls are different from each other because of their chemical change difference. It contains only hydrogen and carbon in a polymer of isoprene, while the most prominent of carotene is beta-carotene, which has 40 carbon compounds. While xanthophylls, they contain some oxygen as well as hydrogen and carbon in polymer of isoprene. So, in carotene, there is only hydrogen and carbon in a polymer of isoprene, while in xanthophylls, there are some oxygen as well. Lycopene. Lycopene is an example of carotenoid that has no ring structure in the molecule. Again, chemical structure में difference की वजह से जो है उसकी form change हो जाती है, which is purely responsible for red color in tomatoes and watermelon. जिसमें किसी और color की आपको जो है वो कहने के interference नहीं नजर आएगी, purely वो red color reflect करेगा. And it is also known to be as an excellent antioxidant which may help in prevent some cancers and coronary heart diseases. Flavonoids, these are the group of pigments usually containing two phenyl groups connected by 5 to 6 membered rings. This is also about the chemical structure of flavonoids. It is subdivided into anthocyanin and anthocyanins. Anthocyanin, they are highly pigmented. Color ranges from red to purple to blue. They are water soluble. Anthocyanins or tannins, they contribute to white to yellow color. They contribute to some flavors also. And also flavones and flavonols are abundant anthocyanins in foods. So isoflavone in soybean is of interest because of its role in reducing low density lipoproteins. So betalins, what is betalin? They contribute anthocyanin-like color to beetroots but are different in their chemical structure. Two groups that are related to betalins are beta-cyanin, which gives reddish purple color, and beta-xanthin, which gives delicate yellow color. They both contain nitrogen, whereas catechin is a subgroup of flavonols that are important to color and flavor of tea.